Good morning. It's another hot day in New York City, probably going up to about 90, 93. And it was hot, according to my friend, early this morning when she went walking. So for me, I love the cold. Give me cold and I'm happy. Give me heat and I kind of melt away. And all I can say to everyone, if you're suffering with heat, be hydrated. And if you need air conditioning, now's the time to get it. Probably it's expensive at this point, but there must be new models available without fluorocarbons because we don't want to be contributing to the heat anymore. Which brings me to affordability. Everyone is kind of railing against the supermarket prices, and they're right. The supermarket prices have gone up, probably 25%. But are the supermarkets making money? No, they're not. The problem is the wars. Oddly enough, the wars have stopped fertilizer coming to the farmers, and because of the droughts and the heat that are produced by the excess emissions on this planet, without an effort to really curb emissions, what's happening? We have less cattle. If it's not a parasite that's affecting our cattle, it's the heat and the drought. We can't afford to be producing methane gases. We can't afford to live in a world that's based on oil, gas, and coal. Even though China is producing gigawatts of electricity cleanly, it's still not reducing the carbon and methane emissions globally. When the poor countries say, do we have to care? You bet. We're one planet. And thanks to our telescopes, we can see even the sun has got heat flares coming out of their surface. Their surface is cooler, but the heat flares are there and they're a marvel to see. So with the gases depleting our ability to absorb the sun's rays, all over our planet, people are suffering from heat exhaustion. We're dying out, and we're going to continue that way unless we get off of fossil fuels. And don't feel sorry for the guys. They're raking in the cash. $93 billion this quarter alone. That's what they made in profits. Don't you wish you had that? Don't you wish your state had it? So that we could build roads and healthcare and educational systems? But no, instead, we're finding money for a few, and the rest of us are suffering. There are brave folks out there looking for other plants that they could grow to replace coffee, because pretty soon the old coffee beans are not going to survive in drought conditions. They're already dying back. And what's happening to other products? They too are dying. The vineyards in France, Spain, Italy, we don't know if they've survived the fires and the smoke and the pollution. So my warning to California is, don't start pruning back your vines just yet, because your wines may be worth a hell of a lot more to a world with dwindling wine supplies. So our world is being torn upside down because we are battling folks in power who love fossil fuels and support the industry, even if it costs them $1.2 billion to suppress wind development. They're going to do it and Congress is silent. Especially the Republicans are silent. Why? We would all make a lot of money out of renewable energy and new products without toxic chemicals in them. Not only that, our healthcare costs would go way down because a healthy population prevents disease, and then you don't have to spend so much on healthcare. So, what are we doing? You ask, why do we have an affordability problem? It's the climate, it's the wars, and it's competing for water resources between us, the people, and industry. And I say, people first. And I think when you vote, think people first. It'll be a hell of a lot better for all of us because every one of us counts. Every voice counts. And when we all say, hey, we want to build out our own infrastructure, we want to make sure that we've got food and we've got water, well then, we got to stop wanting it all. And wanting it all means we have to pivot to new energy sources. We can do it, folks. I don't know what you're doing to survive and to live, but think positive thoughts, and together we really can change our world. Thank you.